the ACDP would have um, a good set of learning materials built around the evidence that has been gathered around modalities and interventions in the 5 years of the USAID project. So
Mm-hmm.
they would have piloted, they would have tested, and yung materials na yon can be available uh, sa ACDP. And ACDP would carry that, build a whole e-learning, a blended e-learning and face-to-face curriculum and modalities for community-based drug treatment and rehab. We would be talking to, I'm really hoping that by that time, if everything was wildly successful, we would already be at least around the table with government agencies talking, and senators and congressmen talking about how to reform, how to repackage, rewrite the Drug Act, the Philippine Drug Act, so that it becomes, so that drug demand reduction is looked at more from a health perspective rather than a um, crime prevention perspective.
Mm-hmm.
So we would be, if we don't have that law yet, at least at that time we would be, talking, we would be moving towards that. People are
Mm-hmm.
listening. We need to change the law. Also, we would be known in Asia as a country who has been successful in community-based drug treatment and rehab, and natawid natin yung issue ng tokhang, etc., and made it into a best, made something out of it, made best practice out of some aspects of it. Yun.
So
And we would
what?
be teaching Indonesia, Malaysia, or other Asian countries, what we did in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm. 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 Um, so it's called Asian Center for Drug Policy. So what is the Asian there? Is it an artifact, or is it an accident, or will there be ACDP members in other parts of Asia?
Mm-mm.
What? How do you think of the Asian part of the ACDP?
Yeah, we're hoping this is going to go Asia-wide, because the problem is not confined to the Philippines. And the drug problem is a trans-border, transnational problem. It does not confine itself to one country. Supply comes from one country and then moves to another. Drug users and drug peddlers are cross-border businessmen. So we're hoping that it will be Asia-wide, and that we would be leading in the community-based drug treatment uh, interventions, that we would have the best practice already,
Mm-hmm.
and that we would be teaching others and learning from others as well. So there would be a university network here and a big university network in Indonesia, and we would be sharing material, sharing experiences. There would be Asia conferences on the drug demand reduction,
Mm-hmm.
and ACDP would be right in the middle of that, still trying to defragment
In terms of
Asia.
proportion, by 2025, so now there are six partners. No? By
Mm-mm.
2025, how many universities in the Philippines, di ba? The Philippines is a country of roughly 100 million. How many universities would be affiliated or partners of the ACDP? in the Philippines. Now, if ACDP were
Mm.
widely successful, and outside of the Philippines, how many more universities would have been who would have affiliated with a widely successful ACDP?
Dito sa Pilipinas, kasi LGU ang just taking community-based drug treatment and rehab, LGU-based ang ang intervention niyan eh. Ang solutions are LGU fielded. So, at least one SUC or one university or one school or college in each province, at least. That would be the ideal. So, yung isang university na yon, siya yung pwedeng magturo pa dun sa ibang universities in that province or colleges or academies in that province. Yun. At least one in every province.
And in other countries, Indonesia, Cambodia, Myanmar, how many university partners do you imagine outside of the Philippines in
Ganun
5
din
years?
siguro kung sa kanila, ganun din. But I imagine there would be a core. Like for example, if here in the Philippines there's a core of 6 to 10, I'd imagine there would be a core of 6 to 10 in Indonesia, a core of maybe 5 in Cambodia, tapos sila yung kausap natin. But sila, ang network nila would be, well, it depends on the nature of the drug problem in their country and the kind of solutions that they would like to feel.